Hello everybody, good morning. Welcome to Silverstone, first race of the year. It's fairly grim, I'm not going to lie. It's going to make it interesting for quali, due to be dry for the race. Cars here, we're freshly stickered up with all our Helix graphics, new sponsor 2023, thank you very much. Alongside all our existing sponsors coming with us this year. And that's it, we're ready to go. Put the wets on, driver's briefing, head out to quali. I'll probably see you after that. Enjoy.
Thank you, Parts Garage, for this. I am so happy. Look, the drying ability. Whoa.
So, qualifying's done. It's actually basically dry now. I'll tell you what, it wasn't out there. Went out, did a couple of laps. Literally, I think we did 2 laps before a red flag. Car felt okay, but I didn't really find a clear lap. Found out we were 5th, fairly happy with that. 3rd in the queue to head back out. Thought it was a really good opportunity to try and get a really good lap in. And fluid all over the track, mega slippery, went 2 seconds slower. Jason in the M3 put in a monumental lap to jump up to 2nd on his one and only full lap. So we start the race 6th on the grid, overall 3rd in Class B. It's going to be exciting, it's going to be dry. We're going to be on these slicks. Let's see how this goes.
Sunny conditions here at Silverstone on the full Grand Prix circuit here today, no less. The Edmondson Electrical Classic Thunder Saloons series for the most powerful cars on the schedule. They're now out on the grid. It will be a rolling start.
Right, well, this is it. Round 1, race 1, Thunder Saloons. We are in 6th place, which is not a bad distance from the first corner. Front, but it's going to be interesting. This is what we do it for, this is what we've built up to. And now we're here, it still doesn't feel, I still just feel so on edge. Big thanks to Bryn for being here today, helping us. Bryn has his own YouTube channel, BWSTT. Do check that out if you've got a time.
This huge grid forming up then, we should have 45 cars out there, all being well, a great variety of super saloons of all shapes and sizes.
I love all the support we get from everyone. So many people, even today, first round, so many people just turn up that we didn't know were coming, here to help. Really cool. Let's just see how it goes, shall we? So we've got a long green flag lap to try and warm the tyres up. And warming the tyres up will be very important.
Heading them up towards the red lights. When the lights go out, we'll be underway, heading along the Wellington Straights at the moment. The pace car pulls into pit lane. Andy Robinson and Jason West lead them up towards the green flag. Red lights are on the gantry. When they go out, we will be underway. Red lights are on the gantry, the pack about to be unleashed. And away they go. magnificent sight they make here on the full Grand Prix layout here at Silverstone. Jason West in the clear, everybody else fighting to be second. Nick Vaughan's come through in the Audi into third place. Everybody heads down towards Stowe Corner for the first time. We're on board with Andy Robertson. There's a sideways Nick Vaughan ahead of us in the Audi A3. Got a notification on the TSL timing screen that the safety car is being deployed. Yes, there's yellow flags out. Looks like we have a safety car. We'll try and pick up the reason why in a moment. Ah, there's the problem. Great cloud of smoke from the car of Joe Collier, number 223, the Peugeot 206cc space frame. Looks like that may be on fire, unfortunately. That's a great shame, because I believe it's Joe's first race today. There's 11 minutes of the race still to go. There is the Ford Focus safety car. Nick Vaughan up there in second, got his maiden win last year in the Audi A3. So we're just over halfway through this first race of the day, sadly interrupted by the necessary safety car here at Silverstone. Now hopefully we are going to go back to green flag racing this time. There'll be about, I would say, 7.5 minutes of green flag racing to go. It looks like the lights are out on top of the safety car, so I think we're going back to green flag racing this time. Yes, the safety car is pulling in. Jason West will lead them up towards Copse Corner with Nick Vaughan ready to pounce. Nick Vaughan is ready to attack into Copse Corner, has a look on the inside. They're side by side on the way. There's a car in the gravel, that's Vaughan. Vaughan has lost it, trying to take the lead away. Oh, disaster for the Audi. Into the gravel he goes.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. You okay? You okay? I'm so sorry. You okay?
Nick Vaughan out of his car. Now are the marshals going to be able to move that?
I'm so sorry. Cold tyres and I... Which way are you going to pull me? Back onto the side? Into there. Into... Oh, it's going to do so much damage. We're going to clear. Stay in the car and just steer it. Okay. So, oh, it's going to do so much. Is there no way I can go back a few inches first? It's going to do so much damage.
Well done to the marshals. They've got Nick Vaughan's Audi out of the way, so no need for another safety car.
What have you done, Nick? Way overexcited. Thought I had a run on Jason and just could not stop it. These brakes, I am not used to these brakes. Not my proudest moment. I'm not over the moon with what happened. The race started, we went from 6th at the start of the race, we went to 2nd on lap 1. Then we had a safety car, yellow flags, a couple of cars with issues, and we had a long time under safety car, and we were running in 2nd. I think that carried on until there was 8 minutes left, and I'm thinking, here we go, 8 minutes, just got to hold 2nd, it'll be great. Came to the restart, safety car lights went out. Jason went straight away, which I knew he would, because he said he wants to cross the line as fast as possible to negate the speed difference. Chased him, got him into turn 1, Copse. Totally fluffed the braking. I'd love to make an excuse about the brakes don't work and the brakes aren't great. They're not. They're not great. I'm not gelling with this pedal box. It's shite if we're honest. But ultimately I knew that and I just got too excited and didn't stop the car. Straight on, into the gravel. Now filled with shame. Oh well, race 1, DNF. Race 2, start from the back of the grid. Turns out Silverstone in round 1 is not a happy hunting ground for us. So anyway, we got the car back into the pits, towed it back with the truck, didn't want to start it in case there's gravel in the belts. We've had all the cover off, all the tinware, got all the gravel out that was hidden everywhere. It's in the side skirts, it's in the rear calipers, everywhere you can imagine. The boys have been fantastic. I'm not used to sitting around watching people do it, but no, everyone's been great. Thank you very much to everyone. And that's that. To everyone that put their faith in us and has followed us for the last 5 months getting this ready, I am sorry. The pace in the car was mega. This is going to be competitive this year. This car is going to be good. The pace is great. Wasn't to be today. I overcooked it after all that work. I'm not proud. I've chatted for ages. I'll leave you alone now. Right, day one done. Fairly late in the day now. Car's back together. Looking at the splitter, you'd never know it's had a hideous off again. Put it back together, cleaned all the gravel out. I've road tested it up and down the A43. Guys have done a cracking job. It's fueled up, it's ready to go for tomorrow. It's on the wets because it's going to rain. We're all pretty tired. Time to get some dinner, have a beer, regale stories of me and gravel traps. I'm knackered. Tomorrow we start at the back of the grid. I think we're about 42nd or something. It might even be further. It's going to be wet. It's going to be hugely emotional. I'm looking forward to it. See you in the morning. Oh, and although I've already said it 3 times, Jared says I don't thank this lot enough for all their help. They are quite good. Welcome to a very soggy Silverstone. I've had a good shower. I've washed all the shame off from yesterday. I think we're ready to go. So we are starting 41st on the grid. It's absolutely soaking. The car is ready. Cannot tell it's had an off. Looks pristine. Thank you to the guys. This is going to be lively. Just got to make sure I keep away from the Jags really. 41st. Let's see where it ends up.
Going to take 5 or 6 laps to get past the Jacks, and then he's going to finish up in 6th.
I'm going top 5.
It's Nick, so he will probably finish in the first 2 laps trying to go past the drag.
2 green flag laps, rolling start, 25-minute race. Let's see how this all pans out, hey?
Watch for fireworks from the back with 1 or 2 cars that didn't finish yesterday's race. We've got the 66 of Nick Vaughan. Watch for that car coming through if Nick's got it back out there. Just taking a look in the background. Yes, the Audi A3 Turbo is there. Now getting into position, they'll go, I would imagine they'll get underway this time. The lights are still on the safety car at the moment. When the flashing light goes off on the roof, means we're going racing. It has just been switched off, so yes, we are getting ready to go racing. They form up 2 by 2. What a grid that is! We're about to get underway then. Racing's going to take us up to the start-finish line. Out of Woodcuts, waiting for the power to come on. The revs are up, and the pack is unleashed. Here we go. Jimmy Broadbent is watching, sim racer extraordinaire. Not racing his Praga this weekend though, hopefully see him back out later this year. Car we have seen come through as well, we haven't seen much of him, is Nick Vaughan from last on the grid in the turbocharged Audi A3. He's up to 10th at the back of the field now. Vaughan the Prawn, as he's known, will complete the top 10. Good run through from the back of the grid after he ended up in the gravel at Cops Corner yesterday.
So Brian, what do you reckon of your first team prawn racing weekend?
I think it's been great. Nick won't have liked going in the gravel, but it gave me something to do. So, you know, if he hadn't gone in the gravel, I'd have just been, I don't know, polishing the wheels or something. So, yeah, it's good fun to get stuck in, get to see the car up close, and yeah, just great atmosphere around the whole paddocks, and yeah, been really enjoyable being here. So, yeah.
Nice man, good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Race 2 done. Started 41st. Ended up 10th. I'll take that. Very happy, very wet, very slippery. Everyone was really good though. Everyone was really sort of polite, moving out of the way when it was, you know, different races. All went really well. Car felt pretty good in the wet today. Engine feels great, and I still don't like the brakes. Was this the right decision, what we did? I don't know, because right now the car is worse on the brakes than it was last year. But we've done all right, we've made it, finished the race. Happy. Big thanks to everyone who's put their faith in us and supported us this year. Thank you for everyone that's come and helped us. Plenty more race content coming over the next couple of months. We'll see you all at Brands Hatch in 3 weeks. Take care, guys.
Banana, 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 banana.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Can this stop now? This is uncomfortable.